Thank you for listening and watching this PowerPoint. I'm Meg Rollo, and I'm with Melissa Creasy, Sarah Good, Mary Tate, and Claire Wise. We're all in the Advanced Standing Master of Social Work program at the University of South Carolina. We're currently enrolled in the Advanced Policy Analysis course and researching our Dss Crisis. The problem that we're here to talk about with you today is the alarming number of children deaths within DSS in South Carolina. Since 2009, there have been 312 children die and 41 in 2013 alone. There are 8,140 children with open cases in DSS. That's a large number. The caseworkers that are working directly within child welfare have less than a year of experience and are overwhelmed by the amount of cases they are expected to have. The sheer amount of cases in children in DSS is causing these deaths. The state of South Carolina needs to hire workers that have experience.
Frontline workers are expected to perform difficult interventions and make skilled judgments that have the power to shift the trajectory of a family's life. Because of this responsibility and their work with diverse populations, child welfare workers require competency in several areas, including poverty, mental illness, child development, and family dynamics, to name a few. Historically, the profession of social work has been inextricably linked to child welfare, and social workers compose the majority of the workforce. However, as budgets were cut and mandatory reporting was put into effect, child welfare agencies scrambled to deal with the influx of child abuse cases, and the deprofessionalization of child welfare occurred. We think this should be changed, as social workers are uniquely qualified for the work.
Social workers have received specific education and have developed skills that qualifies them for work in child welfare. Social workers are trained to apply various theories to family systems within complex and social contexts, advocate for and advance policy formulations, understand cultural and ethnic diversity issues, determine factors that contribute to and sustain family issues, including violence, substance abuse, illegal behaviors, and noncompliance, understand the effects of major and persistent mental illness, and utilize the appropriate evidence-based treatment models in working with a multitude of families. One study of child welfare workers found that the experienced social workers demonstrated a readiness for practice that resulted in more stability, lower turnover, and higher satisfaction than child welfare workers overall. However, research has shown that less than 1/3 of the child welfare workforce has a social work degree.
Because of the unique skills social workers possess, we propose that social workers should be hired as direct care workers. By hiring social workers, there are better outcomes for those in their care. Research has shown that experienced caseworkers produce better rates of discharge from care. Social workers are better prepared, which means less burnout and better retention. This also means there will be less spending on recruiting and training workers who leave shortly after they are hired. In 2007, South Carolina Department of Social Services received federal funds to initiate Title IV-E, a child welfare collaboration program for universities with social work programs. This program connected the DSS agency with schools and designed pathways for students to take specifically designed courses and intern at child welfare agencies. Modeled after a program adopted in Kentucky, this program helped DSS obtain qualified social workers. Given the budget cuts, this program was cut. We believe the Title IV-E program is beneficial to both the state budget and child welfare and should be brought back.
So now that we understand the social problem and recommended proposals, there are necessary steps that need to be taken. As recommended in the DSS Oversight Committee hearing that took place on July 23rd, hiring 200 more workers is a step in decreasing caseloads. However, we recommend that these positions be filled with professional social workers because of the unique and expert skills that they offer. In order to recruit these quality workers, we also recommend implementation of Title IV-E. This provides guaranteed skilled workers for South Carolina and an educational incentive for social work students. Ideally, we envision 60% of direct care workers by 2020 to have a BSW and/or an MSW. It is time for South Carolina to invest in the future of our most vulnerable children and families. We as social workers hope that you will join us in the endeavor of advocating for social justice and reforming the child welfare system in South Carolina. Thank you again for your time in viewing this presentation. If you have any further questions or would like more information regarding this issue, please contact us through the email provided. Thank you.